Tired of watching Netflix every date night? What if I told you that the secret to an amazing date night is hiding in your gaming console? These aren't just random party games, we're talking about experiences that'll have you both laughing, solving mysteries, and maybe even saving the universe together. And wait until you hear about the game that turned a couple's regular gaming session into a real-life marriage proposal. The best part? You don't both need to be gaming experts to enjoy these. Let's dive into the best games you can play with your partner right now.
Do you want to win any of the items you see on your screen? All you have to do is watch the whole video, leave a like, comment the keyword hidden in the video, and make sure you're subscribed. Good luck!
Let's start with It Takes Two, the ultimate couples gaming experience. This is just another co-op game. It's a story about relationships wrapped in an incredible adventure. You play as May and Cody, a couple turned into dolls who must work together to return to their human forms. But here's what makes it special. Every level introduces completely new gameplay mechanics. 1 minute, you're swinging through a tree using magnetic powers. The next, you're in a space battle using a pair of underpants as your spaceship. The genius of It Takes Two is how it forces real cooperation. There's no player one does all the work here. Each person has unique abilities that are absolutely essential for progress. In one level, one player might control time while the other manipulates gravity. In another, you might be working together to pilot a tiny plane made from a pencil case. The game constantly keeps things fresh, introducing new mechanics just when you've mastered the old ones. But what really sets this game apart is how it blends storytelling with gameplay. Every challenge reflects the couple's relationship struggles in clever ways. One section has you literally working together to reignite a passion for music, with each player controlling different instruments. Another has you battling through a shed that's become a fantasy kingdom, complete with squirrel warriors and wasp fighters. If your partner isn't a regular gamer, the controls are intuitive enough that they'll be pulling off amazing moves within minutes. Plus, with the Friends Pass feature, only one person needs to own the game for both to play. Now, let's switch gears to something more laid back but equally engaging, Stardew Valley. Don't let its simple pixel art fool you. This game has caused more just one more day moments than any other couples game. In split-screen co-op, you and your partner inherit neighboring farms and can build your agricultural empire together. But farming is just the beginning. You can specialize in different areas. Maybe one of you becomes the master farmer while the other explores the dangerous mines for precious resources, or work together to restore the community center, each focusing on different bundles to complete. The game's day-night cycle creates natural breaking points, and there's no pressure to play at the same pace. The seasonal events add another layer of excitement. Imagine coordinating with your partner to win the egg hunt at the spring festival, or working together to create the best display at the fall fair. Some couples have logged hundreds of hours just decorating their shared farm and attending in-game festivals together. Looking for something with more action? Portal 2's co-op campaign is a masterclass in couples problem solving. The game's test chambers require genuine teamwork and communication. But here's the brilliant part. They're designed so both players feel equally smart when solving puzzles. You'll need to coordinate timing, placement, and movement, all while trying not to accidentally or intentionally send your partner into a pit of deadly goo. What makes Portal 2 perfect for couples is its balance of challenge and humor. The witty dialogue and hilarious mishaps keep things light even when you're stuck on a particularly tough puzzle. GLaDOS, the game's sarcastic AI narrator, constantly tries to pit you against each other with backhanded compliments and subtle jabs, making every success feel like you're proving her wrong together. And yes, you will get stuck, but solving these puzzles together creates the kind of satisfaction that brings couples closer. Just remember, the cake is still a lie, but the teamwork is very real. For couples who love a good mystery, we have to talk about Overcooked. All you can serve. This game will either make or break your relationship in the best possible way. You and your partner must work together to run increasingly chaotic kitchens, preparing and serving meals while dealing with everything from moving platforms to kitchen fires. The sequel adds new mechanics like throwing ingredients across gaps and dealing with portals that teleport you across the kitchen. The genius of Overcooked lies in its communication demands. You'll need to coordinate who's chopping vegetables, who's cooking the meat, and who's washing the dishes, all while the kitchen literally falls apart around you. One level might have you cooking on the back of moving trucks, with ingredients flying between vehicles. Another puts you in a kitchen that periodically catches fire or splits in half. The stress is real, but so is the satisfaction of finally getting that 3-star rating after dozens of attempts. Pro tip: establish a system for who calls out orders and who manages the timing. Your relationship and your virtual restaurant will thank you. For couples who want a deeper narrative experience, Haven offers something unique. This RPG follows two lovers who have escaped to an alien planet. What makes it special for couples is how it handles relationship dynamics. You'll explore a mysterious world together, gather resources, and engage in unique rhythm-based combat. But the real heart of the game is in its quiet moments. Cooking together, having conversations, and making joint decisions that affect your relationship. The combat system requires synchronization between players, making it feel like you're dancing together rather than just fighting enemies. When you're not in combat, you'll be gliding across beautiful alien landscapes, cleaning up mysterious pollution called rust, and discovering the secrets of your new home. And unlike many co-op games, Haven encourages players to take breaks and enjoy peaceful moments together. It's these quieter sections that make the game feel incredibly intimate and perfect for couples looking to share a more emotional gaming experience. Let's amp up the challenge with Cuphead. Yes, it's notoriously difficult, but hear me out. It's also one of the most rewarding couples experiences in gaming. This hand-drawn masterpiece looks like a 1930s cartoon, but plays like a hardcore action game. The co-op mode lets both players take on incredibly creative boss fights together, each controlling a different character with identical abilities. What makes Cuphead great for couples is its perfect balance of challenge and support. When one player dies, the other can parry their ghost to bring them back to life. This creates incredible clutch moments where one partner saves the day. Each boss fight is like learning a dance. You'll need to memorize patterns, coordinate your movements, and support each other through increasingly challenging phases. The game's difficulty means you'll fail often, but overcoming these challenges together creates genuine celebration moments. Plus, the gorgeous art style and jazzy soundtrack make even repeated attempts enjoyable. For puzzle-loving couples, We Were Here Forever offers a unique challenge. This game literally separates you and your partner into different areas, forcing you to communicate through voice chat to solve intricate puzzles. One person might be looking at symbols they need to describe, while the other has to use that description to solve a puzzle on their end. It's like an escape room designed specifically for two people. The brilliance of this game is how it tests and strengthens communication. You'll need to be clear, patient, and creative in how you describe what you're seeing. Some puzzles require perfect timing, others need careful observation, but all of them demand teamwork. The game's eerie atmosphere and intriguing story keep you engaged between puzzles, but the real joy comes from those aha moments when your descriptions finally click. For couples who enjoy a mix of storytelling and action, Little Nightmares 2 deserves special mention. While the first game was single player, this sequel introduces a second character, creating perfect opportunities for couples gaming. One player controls Mono while the other plays as Six, and together you must navigate through a disturbingly beautiful world filled with grotesque enemies and clever environmental puzzles. What makes Little Nightmares 2 perfect for couples is its asymmetric cooperative play. You'll need to work together to solve puzzles, with each character having unique abilities that complement each other. Sometimes one player might need to distract a terrifying enemy while the other sneaks past, or you might need to coordinate timing to swing across a gap using a rope. The game's horror elements are more atmospheric than jump scare based, making it accessible even for players who don't typically enjoy horror games. For those looking for an even more story-driven experience, A Way Out takes co-op storytelling to another level with its unique split-screen approach. You and your partner play as Leo and Vincent, two prisoners working together to escape prison and settle old scores. What makes this game particularly special is how it handles cooperative gameplay in every single scene. Unlike many co-op games where players take turns in cutscenes, A Way Out keeps both players actively involved at all times. While one person might be in a dramatic confrontation, the other could be setting up their escape route or creating a distraction. The game constantly switches up scenarios. One minute you're both involved in an intense car chase. The next you're playing Connect 4 in a hospital waiting room. These quieter moments between the action sequences give couples a chance to breathe and interact in more casual ways. But there's one more game that's literally changing how couples play together. It's so revolutionary that some couples have reported spending more time gaming together than watching TV after discovering it. Want to know what it is? Well, that's coming in part 2 of our couples gaming series. Drop a comment below with your favorite couples gaming moment. Did any of these games strengthen your relationship? Or maybe you have a horror story about that one overcooked level that almost ended it all. Let us know. And if you're planning to try any of these games, let us know which one you're starting with. Be sure to subscribe for more games you and your partner can play, and more.